Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the last half of December 2019. We're going to be looking at December 16th to December 31st, 2019, and see what you got going on for you. Now, I already shuffled and I'm laying out your spread. We're using the Celtic Cross. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're all doing well and happy holidays to you all in this month of December. Do enjoy, but be safe, Capricorn. I'm hearing ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da da da. Just the melody. I feel like Capricorn, you feeling good? Are you working on feeling good? Or you got like a pep in your step? At the bottom, Capricorn, you have the Six of Swords. So this is mental energy, thoughts, communication. There may be a focus on being calm, trusting your reasoning, yearning for achievement, or achieving. There may be a focus on, deference here. But with the Six of Swords, this is you focusing on, moving to calmer waters, having peace of mind with this Six of Swords here. Underneath that Six of Swords, you do have the Three of Pentacles. So you working real hard. Okay? Hustle hard. That's what I'm hearing. Hustle hard. So you working real fucking hard here. Look at this. You trying to build something that's solid, that's secure, that's going to last. Okay? And look like you doing it all by yourself. Now with this Three of Pentacles, you may be getting a little help and support in what you're creating and what you're building here. But this feels like you are working on your money, honey. Or you putting in a lot of hard work at work. Maybe some extra hours, some overtime, some double triples. All right now, watch yourself with this Three of Pentacles. Okay, but you are chipping away at something too. You're chipping away at things, getting things out the way, addressing them. So you can craft something solid, something that works for you, or something that makes things work out. Okay, you ready? Or you getting there? Now, your feelings and emotions in all of this, Capricorn. You are either feeling this way or you want to feel this way, and that is safe, secure, sheltered, and protected. Okay, honey, I feel you. That's what's up. Look at that. I'm here. Open fire, chestnuts, something nipping at your nose. With your eyes all aglow. You're not trying to find it hard to sleep any night. You're trying to be safe. You want to feel safe when you feeling safe. While shit going crazy outside, you about to be good, or you good already. Okay? Go ahead, Capricorn. You own it. Hustle hard. Okay? You preparing for what? Well, your main theme here is hard times. Okay? So you focus on hard times. Now, some of you are experiencing hard times and you working hard to come out of that shit. Others of you worked hard and you're moving on now because you're coming out of hard times. So this here is about, experiencing difficulties, a challenging phase or phases. It's possible, though, you could be experiencing too many demands on you. But also, this is around experiencing adversities, hardships, and perhaps even a few hazards. But also, this can be about you overcoming those obstacles with hard times here. Okay? It's crunch time. Okay? So the reason for all of this, the root cause of all of this is you got the Eight of Cups. Okay? The Eight of Cups is you unfulfilled, okay, and moving on from what doesn't serve you. Okay, you have been investing in something, or you found yourself in a situation where you was experiencing hard times, and now you're moving on from that shit. Or you're experiencing hard times and you're focusing on moving on because you ain't feeling that. You're not feeling hard times while you was in it, and you're not feeling it as you leave. You moving on. You want to get to your cup of happy with this Eight of Cups. Okay? But I feel like, with you trying to move on from what's not serving you or what's caused you unhappiness, you see how he kind of looking back a little bit. You might be afraid that, some unfulfilling emotional shit will creep up on your ass. And so you trying to keep ahead of that shit, right? Keep ahead of the hard times. Or you might be needing to keep ahead of those individuals or individual who is putting a lot of demands on you. You may be getting a lot of demands on you at work too. And your safety is in question here. But with cups energy, this is your feelings and emotions. There's a focus perhaps on family. All right. There may be a need for you to try to be more enthusiastic. This may be a time for you to trust more in your intuition. Okay. Some of you may be working and having hard times because you might be seeking identity, a sense of identity. Or you may be looking to get recognition with something for yourself or from others. Because what's on your mind with all of this is the Three of Swords. Oh, ooh, sorry to this man or woman. It's not the Three of Swords, it's the Three of Wands. So with me saying the Three of Swords, nothing just happens. So you may have been suffering. I mean, we do have hard times here. There may be issues in a three-party situation or external factors affecting you where you were suffering or upset, but with the Three of Swords is also temporary, okay? Um, but what you have instead here is the Three of Wands. And so the Three of Wands is you moving forward with your plans. This Three of Wands is you having things work out and come together. You're plotting how things need to work out and come together. You may be trying to think of what new thing you can implement because he seems to be on a pause. He seems like he just, reflecting in that campfire that's there out in the wilderness. So, shit might be rough right now for you. And in the middle of all that, you taking a moment to get some insight, some enlightenment, or be illuminated about how to progress in all of this and have things work out and come together, or to make sure shit don't unravel. Okay? You want to keep it together. So you may be plotting on what new thing to implement or how you need to progress so that you can come out of the fog or get clarity about your aims. Now, with the Three of Wands, it is possible that um, you're hoping to work together with others, but you may be on your own with this. This may be why, if you're experiencing the feel of too many demands, there may be more on your shoulders to carry. Maybe not by choice. Maybe that's what's needed right now. Or, if there's others involved, they're not as effective, or they're not bringing their A game to the situation, or there's a lack around you that you having to pick things up with. Okay, your your abilities, your skills are needed here more so than usual. Or this is just you planning for things where you are, where you want to go, and how you want to see things get wrapped up or get kept with this Three of Wands. Now, you also perhaps are looking to see signs of progress too. Well, in how you can move on, or with what you've already implemented, and wanting to see signs of being able to see that you're moving on from hard times, or you're avoiding them, whatever adversities, because the way you see yourself is the Four of Wands. Okay, you see yourself being on top of this shit. Okay, you focusing on your security, your stability. You focus on making sure things lining up. You might be overseeing some shit to ensure it. You're trying to ensure stability. You are focusing on your home, perhaps having harmony. You want successful completion. That's your focus. You want successful completion. You want things to line up with your aims. And you may well be you are overseeing to make sure that happens. With all that red, that's the root chakra. So there's a focus on your survival, your security. You may have some anxiety about that, feel a little ungrounded. You want something to take off. Now, in the recent past, you do have this Nine of Swords. Ooh, I don't like that. I'm glad that's in the past. Fuck that shit, Capricorn. Look at this. Ooh, devastation. Pestilence. I mean, this is the worst that could happen. Did the worst happen in the recent past with this Nine of Swords? Because this really looked like some motherfucking hard times. Look at that. That looked like some hard times for your ass. So this is in the recent past. So you coming up out of this. Whoo. Guess what? However hard it got, a lot of people fell. What does it say? 1,000 fall to my to my left, 10,000 fall to my right, but none shall come near me. Okay, so some of you felt scathed by this Nine of Swords. This was just simply a lot of fucking worries and fears about the worst happening, but nothing happened to you. You see that? Shit might have been happening around everybody else, but it didn't happen to you. For others of you, the worst of your fears did happen, but it left you alive and kicking, where you still have the ability to do something about it. Okay, to get up, get out and do something with this Nine of Swords. To address it, right? Listen, we're human. Humans are resourceful. That's in your recent past. Now, at present, you got this Ace of Swords. Da, 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 clarity, truth, a breakthrough, or catching a break, or getting some new communication here. Cutting this shit out. This worry, fear, and doubt. Okay, the worst that could possibly happen or did. Getting clarity, getting truth. The way forward, the way through with this Ace of Swords. Look at that, just busting through the clouds, removing the confusion. So there's some sort of communication, some sort of truth, some sort of clarity, some sort of epiphany, some sort of breakthrough that's happened for you, or that you are coming to, Capricorn, because your challenge here is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay? So for some of you, you may have found yourself out of work. I'm picking up. For others of you, work is slow. For others of you, there's the challenge of, really evaluating and assessing your situation and seeing how you can tend to it to bear more fruit, to get more cash, more money, to build it up. For some of you, the challenge is whether or not you're going to see the return for the kind of return you're looking for with all of your efforts with this Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, there's the challenge of being impatient and needing to be more patient. For some of you, there's the challenge of doing the work, investing, putting more into it so you can see more out of it. For some of you, there's a challenge of, staying away from poor investments. Putting your energy into and efforts into situations, things, and people with your money or with your energy that's failing and not really serving you. The challenge of the bad investment. The challenge of the lack of trying to find a way to tend to this. Like what will give you your breakthrough here? How can you cut this out? And so in the future, you do have this Ace of Wands. And so with this Ace of Wands, this is new inspiration. Okay? This is powerful fire energy of your spirit, of inspiration, getting excited, perhaps trusting in your impulse, yearning for an impact, seeking and finding stimulation. Okay? With the Ace of Wands, this is you initiating something, having a new start, a new beginning, discovering a way for the potential to recenter with something, to take leadership with something here. Perhaps there's a new concept that you can act upon, or a new investment, or a new way to invest, or you have a new ambition, or a new situation is coming up for you that creates improvement, whether this is through empathy or by chance or by your actions. And so how you're being seen here is the Seven of Swords. Now, with the Seven of Swords, you may be seen as strategizing here. You may be trying to not be taken advantage here. With the Seven of Swords, you may be focusing on an escape, to move away from something. With the Seven of Swords here, you may be, seen as trying to stay away from negative thoughts, stinking thinking, and the negative conversations of others that could affect you. With the Seven of Swords here, I just feel like you being seen as the person that is coming up with the strategy, coming up the way for escape, because he's got like this healing symbol. See there? You're here to bring healing to the situation with that Seven of Swords. The way out, the way through. You're looking for the way out, the way through, coming up with that plan, avoiding sabotage. Just be careful with this Seven of Swords that you're not being lied to or betrayed, or that you're not experiencing trickery, or that you're not doing any of those things necessarily. Okay? But you're looking to protect yourself from the fuckery in your world. Now your hopes and your fears is this Queen of Chalices, this Queen of Cups. So you may be hoping to do good on your instincts and your intuition and sensing things. But you also want to have balanced emotions. You want to feel good. You want to be comfortable. You're hoping to be able to nurture and take care of things. Or you're hoping that things can be nurtured and taken care of, however that needs to happen. But you are hoping to have, sustain emotional balance. Even if you feel like you're standing on one leg in a situation. Or you only got you that you can count on. But you don't, you're fearing you may become overly sensitive, or, not be able to nurture, take care of this, or have the comfort that you want. You may be fearing codependence, either you codependent on someone or someone codependent on you, or you may be hoping for the ability to depend on somebody in this situation. Because with this Queen of Cups, you want to have a good balance. You're hoping to have a good balance, and you're fearing you may not. So be careful of emotional spending, or the needs of others with their demands upon you. Your likely outcome, though, Capricorn, loving this, is you do have a Six of Wands. So this is you experiencing victory in the end. Okay? Either way, victory is here for you to bathe in, to experience, to enjoy. Now, this Six of Wands is after you go through a period of strife and struggle, or a tug between yourself and others, or with your circumstances that are the external factors to your situation that's affecting you, that you're looking to see how to change or overcome and get victory with. But also, this could be as a result of you acknowledging, and wanting to be prepared, better prepared, or seeing that things need to be done a certain way. Or this is you having something acknowledged, okay, or being acknowledged. But either way, this is you having victory here. You're receiving recognition as the person who saves the day, the first person who is able to come up with that strategic plan to combat the difficulties and the adversities here, and be successful at doing it. This is winning. So many of you, this is you experiencing victory. For some of you, this is you needing to acknowledge, or coming to a space of acknowledgement that shit got to be done better, got to be better, so that you can either feel safe, or you will feel safe, or you're feeling safe. Either way, you want to get to feeling good and feeling safe. Okay, where you have harmony. All right. So you coming up out of this, whether you are on your way out or you are going through, you're coming up out of this. Looking at this a little more closely on this Seven of Swords, you do have the Hangman. So you want to avoid delays, avoid becoming stuck. You're trying to figure out how to come up with the alternative here through the frustration. You don't want to be held up or hung up. You may be even looking to see how you need to cut corners or sacrifice here. But you're not trying to be the victim. No, you're not. You're not trying to be held up. You're looking for the wisdom in this. Look at that. All right? You coming up with the alternative here. The another way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And on this Six of Wands, you do have Judgment. Nice. This is you rising to the call. You being able to rejuvenate your situation. You being able to get a renewal, a rebirth, a second chance. Getting results. Results you're happy with. You're pleased with. I like this for you. So you feeling safe, or you about to. Yes. All right. Capricorn going to weather their storm. Or while the storm is passing, they sitting here chilling, safe. Either way, you had to work hard, and you had your own set of hard times, or you have your own set of hard times to muddle through, and you will, and you do. You do. You go. Now let's see what your guidance is, Capricorn. You got a lot of energy for this too. I'm feeling this energy. It feels good. It feels good. Spirit, what is the guidance for Capricorns? I'm hearing some of you like, what's that Ace of Wands? Oh, that's why. Because it's not the Ace of Wands. It's the Ace of Pentacles. I stand corrected. So this is something new coming into form that gets you inspired. Something new coming to form. You building and creating a new firm foundation for yourself. With this earth energy in the future, with this Ace of Pentacles, this is you addressing or your concern is being addressed here. This is having that new start, getting something tangible to happen here for you. On that Ace of Pentacles, let's take a look. You got the Prince of Wands. So you seeing movement, baby. Look at that. Strong, powerful, resilient movement. Okay? There's no giving up here. There's no surrender. There's no failure here. This is only movement, movement, movement. Now be careful with this Knight of Wands, okay? So you don't want to burn out too quick with what you're doing or you got going on that gives you movement. You also want to be strong and determined, but you want to have some self-control. So be careful with this Knight of Wands that you're not being too hasty or irrational or reckless. But you want to have assertive movement here. And also be careful that you are certain in your decision and that you're not in and out with yourself, and be careful that you're not dealing with somebody who is wishy-washy and in and out with you. This is confidence here. This is confident movement happening, taking place. Nice. Thank you, Spirit. This is why that I stand corrected. So something new comes into form, some new money, some new opportunity. But you get a new start here that allows you to have something new established for yourself that grows. And you see these other flowers sprouting from that main flower? It's going to grow pretty fast. It's definitely going to be right on time for you. It's going to let you move forward in strength. Okay? Hustle. Hustle. Hard. All right. Capricorn, I see you. Spirit, what is the guidance for Capricorns? December 16th to December 31st, 2019. So you get to recenter. Either way, you're going to recenter. Whether it's now or later, you're going to recenter here. You're going to take the leadership. You're going to have that new beginning. You're going to have that fresh start. Yes, you will. There's some sort of new investment or new situation coming up. Or you got this new ambition. Okay? But the concept will come up. You got two aces in this. Ace of Swords and an Ace of Pentacles. So the thought becomes a thing. The thought becomes a thing. All right, all right. Spirit, what is the guidance for Capricorns? What is the guidance for Capricorns here? What is the guidance for the Capricorns here? December 16th to December 31st, 2019. Can we please have some guidance for our dear Capricorns? What is the guidance for Capricorns, please? Can we have some... Ooh, thank you. You have two cards that come out. The first one here is your guidance is conflict. That's a 28 breaking down to a 10. Discord, disagreement, common ground. So your guidance is to address the conflict. Wherever the discord, find some common ground for yourself. Find a way to address the conflict. With this 28 breaking down to a 10, this is you bridging a gap, ending an era of difficulty. This is you focusing on having something come into culmination or seeing how to get something reinstated. This is you focusing on completion, having peace, gathering what needs to be gathered, finding closure, having closure, being devoted to that shit. But this is you facing the conflict, but seeing where you can get to a common ground here that can level this thing out and turn this conflict into a success. Okay? To bring stability and security into your world. You also have direction, navigation, guidance, signs. It's a 42 breaking down to a 6. That move in a new direction. So plan out and lay out the direction you want to go in or need to go in here. I always feel like when I see this card with her wearing this, it's like you the superhero. If either everybody, and with the superhero type of energy you bring to this, not everybody knows what you're capable of or what you do to get things done, or know that it's you doing it. But you saved the day because you're able to move in a new direction And with the 42 breaking down to a 6, this is you coming to a place of comfort, coming to a place of harmony, having peace in your circumstances and in your world. But also, this is you focused on overcoming your obstacles, having compassion, drive, and a will and spirit to do it, and having that assurance that what you need to see happen will happen, and see that growth because you are able to reassess things and move in a new direction. Okay? Following your instincts, strategizing, and investing well. Because it looks like she got like a coin. You know, this is you. Oh, it's a compass. Okay? You're your compass. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.